Hello everyone, my name is Linda and welcome back to my channel. Over the last couple days, we inherited this big beautiful plant of which I'll put the real name of it here, but it is commonly known as a Dumbcane. So this plant belonged to a friend of a friend and unfortunately it had just outgrown their space. So they were looking to rehome it and we've been looking for just some bigger plants in the house. I did not record the pickup. I did not record the cleaning. I did not record the getting it into the house, but trust me, it was eventful. That being said, upon getting it home, we noticed a few key things. First off, it's massive. And because it's so massive, it actually can't support its own weight anymore. And I had to do some digging into the pot, which is broken, so we have replaced that. But it appears that there are anywhere from 3 to 6 feet of trunk just kind of wrapped up inside of there. So I did some research. We're gonna try and propagate them and hopefully they catch and we'll have 2 beautiful trees. Before we get too far into the cutting and the propagating, and I'll jump into the details of that, we need some dirt. Jason actually noticed a couple days ago that someone had done their landscaping and they took all the dead sod.
Yeah, leftover sod that's like real dead, and a decent sized pile of topsoil, and it's really nice quality topsoil. We grabbed a whole bunch of it to plant our tomatoes and our peppers, and I just think we're gonna need some more topsoil to fill the 2 pots for these plants. So we're gonna grab the pots that we bought, bring them over to the pile, and at least half fill them with this super fancy shovel. So let's head over there. DIEFFENBACHIA? That's that right? It's pretty close. So the Dumbcane, after doing some research on the plant, it actually turns out it's one of the very few plants that you can just take the cane stalk, cut it, stick it straight in dirt, and that's how they propagate. I'm incredibly optimistic, hopeful. I've done a lot of research. I've seen many people on YouTube do it, so I feel confident in the decision to do this. The lady we got the plant from, she was actually telling me that one of her plants, this is actually the mother of many, but one of them, like the top had broke off, so she just stuck it in dirt, and it's now a beautiful plant. So she's done it by accident. People on YouTube have done it on purpose. We're gonna do it on purpose, and they're just gonna be great. Jason is cutting up work spot.
some garbage bags. Do we not have big black garbage bags anymore? We're all out of those. So he is trimming those up so we can make a mess on the floor. We've got the 2 pots. These are gonna hold the 2 big ones. We got half dirt in there from the mound. We have another little pot because there is a little baby on the side. Got a baby shovel. What else do we buy? Oh, in my pocket somewhere? Did I take it out of my pocket? I took it out. I also have some liquid root stimulator. This is going to hopefully make it so that we don't have to like have the plant hang out and dry out.
We can just coat it in this, stick it right in the dirt, and that will help speed up the process. What else do we need? We need rubbing alcohol and a sharp knife. So we have some alcohol-based sanitation wipes, an extremely sharp knife, making sure it's good and clean. All right, babe, what's our strategy? Are we moving the pot, or are we cutting it where it lays, or where it stands, or where it flops over?
We'll probably cut it where it stands.
Cut it where it stands. All right. So essentially, how these can be propagated is we can just cut it right here on the stem. This is a little offshoot baby, getting a little weak. This plant probably hasn't been watered in 3 weeks, which is why we are in a hurry to do this. But I'm thinking if we cut it somewhere down here, we can probably put a good 6 inches at least in the dirt. If we cut it here, then we'll be able to put it in the ground pretty straight.
I would go 1 or 2 below.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay, that is your node.
Okay, well. I'm gonna try to start from the top, and I'm gonna hopefully end at the bottom of that same node.
Okay.
Sorry, tree. There we go.
That cut a lot easier than expected.
Yeah, it's like a bamboo or something.
So then this is what the tree, so we'll call it, is left with. So we have the baby, which we can dig out a little bit. But the thing with Dumbcanes is that you can actually cut these in 3 node segments, stick them in dirt, and they'll just start to offshoot. So maybe chop it at the bottom, and then we'll segment it off and see how many we can offshoot from it.
Yeah, so we assume that these are where the leaves come from.
Yeah.
So if we cut like just above this one, saying this is the top of the next one,
Yeah.
or something.
Maybe cut it closer to the root so that we're not all this string.
This one or that's coming out.
I don't know where a lot of it's coming out of. All right. It doesn't need to be at a fancy angle. You just need to get it out of there. How's it cut?
Feels like if I was in a rainforest, there's just like bamboo or something.
Feels like bamboo. I suppose a variation of bamboo. Both
The
cane-like.
sap, I guess, is super sticky. So.
Oh, that's right. Sap. Don't touch the sap. Don't get in your eyes.
Are you gonna try to sprout that one?
We are. We're going to cut it into a few more segments. I'm just going to go put it over here. We don't want to cut it too much because at some point we've got to get it outside.
Yeah, I just want to get the.
See, and this was a big challenge with it, is the whole, not even just root bound, but like, there's like so much trunk buried deep and deep and deep within this bucket. So, oh man.
That's why we have the garbage bag.
That's also why we have a really good vacuum. So yeah, this whole plant was just like lengths and lengths and lengths of root. There's no way it was strong and healthy. Like,
This looks like it broke once already.
all right, so we found the offshoot of the baby.
So this is almost like the idea. So there's
Exactly.
2 pieces, and then it's springing off from here.
So that will be a baby offshoot.
All right, so now that we've cut off the tops, essentially, it's just as simple as putting the growth stuff, or the rooting stimulator, and sticking it in the dirt, making sure it's straight, tying it off with our metal poles. Yeah, it's as simple as that. So let's start with the one that's gonna stand up the straightest. Do you have the root?
You can tie the bottom to the post and then it'll straighten it out more.
And then we just need dirt. Do you want to grab me the big shovel? There's so much root and so little anticipated dirt.
Too many leaves.
She's real pretty. We haven't even watered it yet. And like really tie this one. And encourage growth.
Be a good stick for the, oh no, it's decomposed.
You can see some darker, whiter soil at the very bottom. So from what I've researched, essentially, each of these nodes, so a node being a segment between where the leaves would have grown, as long as you have 3 nodes or more, and it's at least 3 centimeters in diameter, you can just take a trunk, stick it in the ground, keep the ground moist, and then it will grow roots. So there was the one, I think it was this one. You can already see ever so slightly, hopefully you can see this on camera, but you can already see some roots starting to come in. So kept in a moist environment, these will just naturally sprout. So I have my shovel, that in my hand. Just gonna take this in for a minute. Get these stuck at the bottom.
You want to put any root stuff on this?
I don't think we'll need it. Not these ones. They're not as, it's not as dire that they catch. If they take a little longer, it's okay. We definitely want the big ones to do their thing quickly. the massive plant has now turned into 2 decently large plants and 1 tiny little baby. Otherwise, I feel like we really extended the life of that giant plant. We gave it an opportunity to grow and be healthy and now thrive as 2 independent plants. And I look forward to seeing them grow so much more in the next couple of years. If you enjoyed this video, go down below and let me know your favorite plant. And if you enjoyed this video, also hit the subscribe button. I do tons of different videos on my channel, everything from day-to-day life, business, and everything in between. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good day.